My wife knew that I had wanted to film Much Ado for a long time and knew that I had a week of vacation after finishing The Avengers and said, well, you know, you're about to finish The Avengers. You got a week coming up in 1 month. So why don't you prep an entire film, cast it, rehearse it, and then shoot it in your week off? And I said, yes, dear, that's a great idea. Why did I do that? The idea was just to sort of capture a little bit of what had been going on with my friends in terms of we'd been doing Shakespeare readings, and we wanted to capture a little of that sort of spontaneous excitement and convivial fun, sort of the family aspect of how much fun it is to perform these things, and then obviously elevate that into an actual film.
It was hard.
It was hard. I mean,
Yeah.
it was hard. I mean, there's no...
Everybody
There's
was
no
like,
denying.
when you
We're
weren't
not
shooting
sure
a
that
scene,
master should be used.
when you weren't like actually shooting, most people were
Or
off camera
running,
pacing
like
around,
running
looking
lines.
like lunatics, learning their lines.
And we
yeah.
had a lot of... I mean, we shot it in 12 days, but we had a lot of rehearsal
Yeah.
beforehand, which I think
Yeah.
sometimes as actors, you don't get to see the space you're going to work in until the day you're shooting. So you're supposed to walk into a bedroom that
Yeah.
you've known for 15 years, and here's like, you know, all this environment that you're supposed to be so familiar with, but, you know, you got to learn that boom, 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 boom.
And we knew each other.
And we knew
so
each
there was
other.
an
and
automatic
that's
comfort.
the
and
other harder thing. Sometimes
Yeah.
it takes a little while for a cast and a crew to gel, but everybody, cast,
Yeah, it was
crew,
instant.
craft service,
Yeah.
everybody had worked with Joss before, so there was sort of this, you know, everybody wanted to be there. It was a passion project, so everybody wanted to be there 150%, and so the energy was just that kind of lifted the whole thing
Yeah.
up.
You know, I love this cast. I mean, these are people I've worked with that I know not only can do this beautifully, but can do it really quickly because we had no time. And the house we shot in, I love. Everything about it was just a party. Hopefully, the film is more than just a party, or it would just be a lot of shots of us drunk. But there's also some talking Shakespeare words.
No, I was not sure that I was comfortable. I'd done a little bit of it and always liked it. I'd had a weird dream about 3 days before Joss called me where I was doing Shakespeare, which I hadn't done in 7 or 8 years, and having the time of my life. So I don't know. It's a little airy-fairy, but I was like, weird. And then Joss called. I'm in. So there was a lot of trying to learn lines because I think I was in and then in rehearsal the next day.
For Dawn, it was a bit of a dream come true, I'm guessing, then. And for me, it was more of a nightmare. I was terrified. I tried to chicken out.
He did.
I tried to chicken out. And Joss, thank God, didn't let me because I had a great time. And it's been a while since since I've really been challenged. I love my job. I think it's a great kind of job to do, but it's not often. I find it incredibly challenging, and this was challenging. It was challenging. I was on my toes for sure.
But you can't tell.
Thank you.
You get to do so much. There's funny parts and there's crazy emotional parts and just the journey that the character goes through, and moreover than anything else, getting to work with Alexis again and the three of us was just, I probably would have done anything to have that, but getting to do these parts together was really special.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I would have paid to... Wait, I did pay to be in this. Joss, you owe me $20.